Alrighty, hello. We're going to talk about video games again. Justin, what have you been playing this week?
Not a whole lot, but I did play through Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg.
I don't know what this is.
It's a GameCube game.
Okay.
Made by Sega. Basically, I don't know how to explain this game. It is ridiculous, because you're just some boy in a chicken suit that rolls eggs to basically roll over their enemies and do, and basically, it's kind of like platformer kind of game in a way.
Is it kind of like Katamari?
Sorta, but not really.
I'd say more so it's a platformer. Story-wise, it's the case of a living boy gets transported to this magical world of chickens where he has to save them from the evil ravens by saving all the other particular chickens.
They're crows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really stupid because some of the crows are freaking dinosaurs with, like, little wings. It's really ridiculous.
Okay.
But yeah, you basically have to save, the world from nighttime or something stupid like that.
With the power of eggs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it, or?
It was fun. It is ridiculous and silly.
Like, how long of a game are we talking here?
I don't know. It's only like, I would say about 5 hours long. It's not terribly long.
Okay.
And it's not too terribly hard either.
Okay, cool. Have you been playing anything else?
Not really anything else this week.
Okay. David, what have you been playing?
In my case, I've gotten a collection of things together to work through some games to somewhat cull through my collection with how big it is. But I've been working on a couple of PlayStation 4 games, going with some Bloodborne, which is always a fun time, mostly dying because of reasons. Then jumping into the Uncharted collection on the PlayStation 4, working through the first one, where I'm discovering I am not good in shootouts.
That's like 80% of that game.
So I'm going to have a bunch of
shootouts
fun.
and the puzzle solving.
The puzzle solving isn't too bad. It's just kind of a case of, wait, what sort of things can I actually interact with in this environment? But aside from that, it's all good.
The first game doesn't have a whole lot of puzzles from
Well,
memory.
it still has puzzles.
Maybe like a few, but not that many. None of them really have that many puzzles.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just like a break from the rest of the action,
Yeah.
generally. And then you get back into it right after.
But then also enjoying the swings of the Spider-Man's game, which is the funness.
Yeah,
Nice.
Spider-Man's really good.
Yes.
Have you played that yet, Justin?
No, I haven't.
You should. It's really good.
I did forget to mention one other game I played through, actually, now that I come to think of it. I finished Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep.
Yay!
Oh, cool.
Yep.
I should actually play the Kingdom Hearts games.
That's
I have
the
them
luck
all.
to you.
Yeah.
That's the luck to you.
Like,
I
the
just-
second game, I really liked the second game. It plays, like... It's probably the one that plays the best, actually. The first game is very clunky in a lot of areas.
Oh, so much.
Alrighty, so I've been playing a few things this week. So, most notably, last week I referenced the fact that I had started Uncharted 4. Mm-hmm. I'm now about halfway through, because I'm on
Nice.
chapter 11 of 22, which, assuming the chapters are all equal length, is about the halfway point.
Sure.
It's really good. If you've played any of the Uncharted games and liked them, you'll like this. It's an Uncharted game. It just looks prettier than the first three.
Well, yeah, because the first three were on the PS3, and this one is PS4.
Yes, but
Made for the PS4.
I would argue it's one of the prettiest games on PS4. Like, it looks amazing.
I've looked at footage of the game. I haven't played it myself, but it does definitely look a step up from anything I've really seen, other than like God of War, I guess, too.
Yeah. But, if you like Uncharted, you'll like this game. It's fundamentally the same game. I still think the platforming element is still kind of broken. Because it's still kind of fucky.
Janky?
Yeah. There'll be parts where, it's very clear you have to jump up, and then he just won't jump up. And I'm like, God damn it, you can clear... Anyway. So other than that, I played a game that Justin actually sent me on Steam.
Oh, you got to playing a Sonic game?
I played Sonic Adventure 2.
Okay, that's fine.
So, I believe I played this game a little bit on GameCube.
Okay.
It's understandable. Most of us had it when we were in high school.
So, I played the first 3 levels of this on the PC.
Huh.
So I played a Sonic level, a Knuckles level, and a Tails level.
Yes.
This game is very... here and there and everywhere.
Okay, so Justin, do me a favor. Tell me what you think of this game.
I've only completed it like 2 or 3 times, 100%.
Of course you have. Is this like a personal favorite? Or...
It's not a personal favorite, but I do enjoy this game unironically.
Okay.
If you don't mind me interjecting,
yeah,
it's also a particular game that I have on the GameCube and then played through a couple of times, and it's kind of my basis of what the Sonic series as a whole stands for with me. Since when I was young, I never really got into Sonic. It wasn't until this game that I sort of discovered, oh, this is this character and this is what he sort of supposedly does.
Yeah, it does introduce the characters in some way and their personalities, but my personal favorite Sonic game is still Sonic CD.
Okay, so now I am playing this on an Xbox controller, Xbox One controller.
Okay, that's fine.
Because I wasn't going to try to play a 3D platform with a keyboard and mouse.
Why would you do that?
How?
I don't know, but it's an option apparently.
It is an option, but why would you?
Anyway, so I start the game off, and the Sonic level is pretty fun.
Yeah, of course.
I have a couple of issues because I feel like the game is trying to run faster than it should. Because like the hardware I have is a lot more powerful than the GameCube, so sometimes the game feels a little like it's sped up.
Interesting.
I don't know, like maybe it's just me being an old man and it's too fast. But
I don't know.
It there's this weird moment where like I don't even know if it's too fast, but it's like it's super touchy.
Okay.
Where like I'll barely tap the joystick and it'll go woo.
No, that's understandable with that.
At least you're not playing the one that was on the 360. The first one that came out on there.
I think supposedly Unleashed, or would that be...
Sonic the Hedgehog.
06. 2016.
Oh.
Or 6, yes.
Not 16, 06.
You might be playing that sometime, Justin.
Oh, God.
Anyway, I did enjoy the Sonic level, though, even though there are parts of it where I was kind of like, this is kind of dumb.
Oh, yeah, there are dumb moments in this game. I have to agree. It's not the perfect game.
So then I get to the Knuckles level.
Okay.
And this is where things fall apart.
I actually didn't hate it.
Okay.
It's broken, though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
What's the point?
Well...
You gotta find the Master Emerald shards that you broke because Eggman was stealing it.
Yeah, but, like... What? Why? I still... Like, I understand the plot reason for this. But from a game design, I do not understand this.
As it kind of sits, it's a carryover from the first Sonic Adventure game, where playing with any other Knuckles level, it's specifically looking for specific items. The one
which are like the broken emerald shards again, because I guess it was broken in that game too.
Yeah. I think the big thing with this, from what I've played, seen, and worked with within this level, is with Sonic Adventure 2, they've gotten rid of the old system where no matter where you were in the level, the radar would react to any shard that was around you, so you could better locate it. Where with the second one, it only goes in order. So if you're close to one, that will activate it, but if you get near another one, it's not going to activate it until you find the very first one.
And they're just randomly scattered, basically.
Yeah. Okay. So I still think from like a game design standpoint, this is stupid. Because you can't tell me there's any reason for this level other than to pad out the game.
To pad out the game.
Yeah.
Like that.
Well, obviously there's the fun, happy fun Sonic levels where you're speeding through levels and stuff.
Which are super good.
Yeah, they're good. I enjoy it. And then there's
and
Knuckles.
Then you go to the Knuckles level and I'm like, oh, fuck, I have to...
There are some really terrible levels with Knuckles. I hate
As
Death Chamber,
it kind of
especially.
sits with me, the hunting levels are some of the levels that I really appreciate. But it's kind of a case of how fast can you find these particular things running around all these particular levels. And that's one of the things that I definitely enjoy when it comes to it. But I can definitely understand people's concern with being dropped into this level. You have to find these things, and you're like, where do I even start?
Well, and like the hints aren't very good.
Yeah, until you get to the third hint, and then it tells you basically blatantly where it is. But when you get the third hint, you get like even like lesser score for finding it in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so wasn't a big fan of that. Then we get to the Tails level, which is basically just like
a shoot 'em up, kind of.
Which is pretty fun.
It's alright.
Even though it's kind of broken as well.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean,
it's less broken than the Knuckles stuff. But, like, there are parts where I'm like, maybe it's just like a game design thing of the time, but, like, there are moments where enemies will jump out and you have no way to know they're
yeah, and then you'll just run into them, and then, yeah. The thing is, with Sonic games in general, it basically teaches you that, yeah, you can take a bump from an enemy and then collect a ring, and you can still take another bump from it.
I'm not a fan of that game design style. It just annoys me.
Well, I mean, for Sonic it makes sense because you can keep the momentum of the game going instead of, like, with Mario, you take a hit from an enemy, you shrink, and if you take another hit, you die.
Like, it makes sense if it's, like, a 2D platformer where it's based on speed.
Well, yeah.
Where I'm playing as Tails and I'm in this giant machine and I'm shooting things, that's where it gets to me.
Yeah.
But anyway, I still quite enjoyed the Tails level. Overall, I enjoyed my time with it, but I don't know how much more I'll play.
It's enjoyable. It's not a long game either. It does have, like, 2 stories, including a final chapter, but, like, it's fun in its own way.
If I could play all the Sonic levels, I'd be very happy.
Yeah.
That's kind of the biggest consensus of that, and I think it's, for when it was designed at the time, it was built under the consensus of, we want to build this game so that it has stuff to bounce between. Because I'm thinking the developers were a little bit concerned that if it was only Sonic levels, new people would probably get tired and not bother with continuing on with the game. Whereas in actual fans are like, no, this is what we want, and you gotta keep it that way.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I mean, apparently the Sonic fans don't know what they want, honestly.
True. I do have to say, Chow Garden, 10 out of 10.
Oh, yeah, of course.
No, that's definitely
It's like the best part of the game for me.
It's like the selling point. Well, maybe not, but...
It's like the stupidest thing, but I love it.
Yeah, you can raise Chow and they do things.
It's one of those things where you don't think you're going to use it, but you pop into it and you do a thing or two, and then you discover that several hours have gone by.
Yeah,
the only thing I don't like is the mini games. Like the karate and stuff, because you don't really do anything.
No, it's basically what... It's basically... You build your Chow up to basically tackle those mini-games, is basically what it is.
And then you hit the A button every once in a while to encourage them.
Yep. A for
and that's the game.
All right. At least the Chow races are a little bit more interactive than Sonic Adventures.
Anyway, I have one other game that I've played this week.
Okay.
Oh.
What?
So, for January, PlayStation Plus, you get Steep. Which is snowboarding, skiing, there's a few other things in there as well.
Oh man, the wingsuit!
Yes, the wingsuit is the first thing you have to do. You have to jump off this thing and glide around. And
neat.
It's a lot of fun.
Now I wouldn't be surprised. Did you manage to make some snow angels?
No. I've literally played the tutorial and that's about it.
Oh, okay.
I did the first Red Bull challenge and that's about it. But it's super fun. It's got a great sense of speed and momentum, and it's just... The trick system is a little weird, because, it's all based on, how long you hold one of the joysticks, as to how long the trick goes, which is weird for me, because I'm used to the Tony Hawk games where you just kind of, hit buttons.
Yeah.
But I've really enjoyed that.
It's sad. It's a game that I'm very interested in playing, but I always forget that it exists whenever I'm going to get games.
Get PlayStation Plus and you'll get it right away.
Yeah, it's true. I have to see if I have the funds, but yeah.
And they're doing a PUBG sale on PlayStation Plus right now, too.
Yeah.
Cool. I don't play PUBG.
I don't either.
I randomly go into Fortnite, but that's about it.
I couldn't play that. I would play PUBG on PC if it was, free to play. But I'm not paying for that game. Anyway.
Additionally, on that sort of note, another particular thing I've been working on is over this weekend, a couple of Switch games have been having online competitions, mostly ARMS and Splatoon 2.
Right on. Have you played Passport 2 yet?
No, I still need to jump onto that. It's on my list, though. So.
You should play Passport 2, because I want to know what you think of it.
Duly noted.
Okay. Very good. So, until next week, I'm Paul.
I'm Dave.
And I'm Justin.
I'm going to play Wolfenstein tomorrow.
Oh man, Wolfenstein. Are you going to jump onto the baby setting?
I'm just going to play Wolfenstein The New Order because I can do that. Anyway, we'll talk about that next week.